I will talk about Astragalus in this video. It is very popular Chinese medicine, and it is everywhere, not only in Chinese shops, but also in big other shops and trading centers. And okay, so let's go. And what I recommend to download the presentation as PDF file from the link in the description, and then you can go to the source information. So I present today only AI version of the original version. Original version has references to the source information, and AI version, it is kind of simplified version, which is maybe easier to read and understand. Let's go. So I used Gemini. Gemini is probably the best AI chatbot, and it works quite good. I enjoy using it. Okay, let's go. I consider the human body like a high-performance engine. If you put in the wrong fuel or let the parts get rusty and stiff, you are not going to win any races. Most people think aging is getting old, but in the biohacking world, we see it as mechanical failure, specifically a problem with stiffening of organs. Let's break down how our body stiffening ages. And how we can use ancient herbs and modern enzymes, bacterial enzymes in particular, to keep the engine running smoothly. Okay, so again, here I present my vision of the aging. So it is different from popular versions which are related to the aging of cells. I believe that we are aging because of our body's aging. What is happening? Inside of your body, your cells live in a structure called the extracellular matrix. Think of it as a frame or carcass that holds everything together. It is made of fibers like collagen for strength and elastin for elasticity and stretch. And when we age, especially if we eat high-carb, inflammatory diets, this carcass getting stiff. The problem, stiff carcass make it hard for immune cells and stem cells to move around and fix things. The result, eventually it leads to fibrosis, scarring of organs, and cellular senescence, where your cells basically stop running, stop working, but don't die. They just sit there and causing chronic inflammation. Hypoxia. When your arteries, which are pipes carrying your blood, get stiff, they cannot deliver enough oxygen. This is called hypoxia. When your cells are low on oxygen, they cannot use their clean burning mitochondrial engines called oxidative phosphorylation. Instead, they switch to a dirty, low-efficiency backup called aerobic glycolysis. It means your body struggles to produce energy in your brain, liver, and muscles. So the fix, reversing that stiffness of arteries allows blood saturated by oxygen to flow again and rebooting your immune system and body. So, number 3, bacterial enzymes to clean your arteries and your health. This is an important point because it was proposed to use bacterial enzymes in 2003. From 2018, I started to follow this idea. And so I personally experimented with bacterial enzymes sourced from honeycombs to fight high blood pressure. You can watch my video. The link is here. It is video from 2018. These enzymes act like a cleaning crew for your arteries, breaking down oxidized fat in the walls of blood vessels, and also they break down stiff and old collagen that causes hypertension. So the cleaning of from oxidized fat is relatively quick, but destroying this stiff collagen takes years and years. So personal case study. In my own preclinical trials, volunteers measured their blood pressure drop from danger zone levels to a useful 110 to 65 after just 2 months. Even my own lung capacity was staying at 5.3 liters from 2018 because enzymes are keeping my lungs flexible. So it is again, so not maybe very efficient, but yet these enzymes work to break down the stiff collagen, and my lungs are not losing elasticity. So Astragalus, now we're coming to Astragalus. So the shield for your DNA. If you are looking for legendary herb to add to your toolkit, Astragalus is the most valuable player. It has been used in traditional Chinese medicine for ages as an adaptogen, something that helps your body handle stress. So the science of telomeres. Inside your cells, your DNA has protective caps called telomeres, like the plastic tips on shoelaces. Every time a cell divides, these caps get shorter. Once they're gone, the cell stops dividing. It's called high-flick limit. So the magic compounds in Astragalus, in particular in particular astragaloside 4, it is dissolved in water. They can actually activate the enzyme called telomerase in cells, which repairs those caps and keeps the cell young for a longer time. Okay, again, this is opinion of official medicine that we can rejuvenate our cells, and it will help. It will help, but only it is helpful to some degree. But I believe that main problem it is like stiffening of the carcass of extracellular matrix. This is the main problem, but we can also use Astragalus. So what else? Cellular vomiting and stem cells. Your cells have a cool way to stay clean and younger. They pick up their molecular trash and vomit it out in little bubbles called exosomes. This process, exocytosis, keeps the inside of the cell from becoming a junkyard. It is not very efficient, but it works, especially it works for stem cells. Stem cells take this further. When they divide, they use asymmetric division. One daughter cell takes all the trash and goes off to become a normal mortal cell. The other cell stays 100% clean and remains a forever young stem cells. These are stem cells, they are not aging. No, in principle, they can be damaged, but at least they theoretically they are not aging. They are immortal. Astragalus helps support the stem cells, making your body to keep replacing broken part with fresh cells. The mushroom of immortality and more. So again, beyond Astragalus, there are other heavy hitters in the natural world. It is reishi, known as mushroom of immortality, for boosting the immune system. Lion mane, great for brain focus and nerve cells. I will do some videos about this. And the reishi I use as supplement. Lion mane I ordered, and it will come this week. I found that consuming these herbs as dry powders with hot milk or cream is better than just water. The fats in the cream help your body absorb the active ingredients to improve bioavailability, while chitin in mushrooms act as prebiotic for the health of your gut. So benefits of at glance. Target area benefit. Key ingredient key ingredient is target area benefit key ingredient skin. It is skin hydration, fewer wrinkles, more glow of the skin. Astragalus and gotu kola they reduce blood pressure and make elastic arteries and bacterial enzymes together with the bacterial enzymes and garlic and okay, so it is. I didn't make it properly. I have to arrange it as a table. Okay, but at least it is working both for arteries and both for skin, especially for skin. And my personal experience with Gotu Kola, that Gotu Kola helps me to sleep longer, up to 9 hours a day. And the problem that I'm a little bit sleepy during the day because I take Gotu Kola in the morning. And then I take caffeine pills to keep my activity during the day, especially if I go cycling for about 4 hours, intensive cycling, 80 kilometers or longer. So the fine print, while these tools are powerful, don't overdo it. High doses of some herbs can make you sleepy and even mess with your liver if you aren't careful. Always start with small doses and listen to your body engine noises. Okay, what I want to say, there was one video. Unfortunately, I didn't find any next video, any next opinion about Astragalus. One guy claimed that after 6 years of taking Astragalus in amount 30 grams of powder per day, it made him younger. I believe that it is true, but younger, it is like younger at the level of epigenetic aging. So he was using probably, again, no details. There was no details, but you can find this video probably on YouTube. He said that he became younger after 6 years or feel good. But there was no next video, no, and I didn't see any opinion from people who use Astragalus. Astragalus is, as I said, very popular in Chinese medicine, so it is especially because it is a tonic and also it is helping to reduce stress and to handle with stress. I use it as also as prebiotic because it has some fibers and it has some also also some resistant starch, etc. Okay, so again, I will just continue. I use it not very active now. I do it every day. I don't see any miracle. Gotu Kola work much better, in my opinion. So you see the impact of Gotu Kola, and I didn't use Gotu Kola properly. I was using it as water extract, and it is not good. But when I take it with hot milk or with instant coffee and milk, then I definitely see improvement. So improvement is in some calming down, I sleep better, okay. But also my energy drops a little bit during the day, so be careful, not too much. I take, of course, Gotu Kola much more than I recommended, 3-6 grams. I take maybe about 10 grams a day, but okay, no side effects more than this, feeling myself a little bit sleepy. Okay, this is the end of the AI version, and next video I will make with original presentation. Okay, so original presentation I will do it with references to the source information. Thank you for your time and watching. I hope you can consider the using Astragalus powder as powder.